There. Good morning, everyone. Hello to all of our viewers and participants for this morning. Ayun. Hello, everyone. Maayong buntag Mindanaoans. Ayun. Welcome to our coding workshop for non-coders in partnership with DICT Region 12 and BARMM. I am Isai and I will be your host for today's workshop. I know you are all excited to code your first program in 40 minutes, tama? And I assume most of you here are all first-timers. Tingnan ko nga. Sino ba yung mga first-timers here? So if it's your first time, kindly type in 1. If it's your second time, since this is not the first coding workshop that we have done with the ICT, kindly type in 2. And if it's your third time, fourth time, so kung suki na kayo sa ating coding workshop, type nyo dito. Alright. So while waiting for your comments, let me share to you what this initiative is all about. Code Your Future is an initiative that aims to elevate more Filipinos to become tech professionals through programming education. So yun. So from a person with zero experience in coding, no, we help you become a tech professional through programming education. Ayun. So I can see a lot of first-timers. Galing. So excited na ba? Excited na ba lahat to code their first program in 40 minutes? So before that, I would like to invite you guys to join our Code Your Future FB community and connect with fellow Filipinos learning how to code, connect with career shifters, and get the latest news on upcoming workshops and career sessions. So if you think na, ayoko maging tech professional, pero you want gawing hobby yung coding, why not, 'di ba? So it's an additional skill for you guys. Ayun. Wow, excited na daw sila. Yes, yes. Gusto niyo bang maging IT? Ha? Alam niyo ba yung mga benefits in becoming an IT or a tech professional? No, of course. Very important or pinaka nangunguna sa list is a very high salary pay. Yung mga people in the tech profession. And of course, no, you can work remotely as long as you have your device, you have a stable internet connection, you would be able to work, no? You would be able to deliver your task, no? And then of course, flexibility, no? You can work you can work anytime, anywhere, and it doesn't require, guys, this is a common misconception, no? In becoming a tech professional, hindi required na you are an IT graduate, no? The very important requirement there is you have the skill and you have enough knowledge for specific, programming languages, or there are skill sets that you need to have to be able or to become a tech professional. So ayun, since this is already in joining the Code Your Future, this is already one step in becoming a tech professional. And with that one, we would like to invite you guys, if you're interested, we are in call for volunteers. You may sign up at bit.ly/codeyourfuture-volunteer, or you may check out it in our official Facebook page. That's StackTrek. Ayun. And with that one, of course, we would like to thank the support of DICT Region 12 and Mainland BARMM. And with that one, we would like to call in for a welcome message, the Regional Director of DICT Region 12 and Mainland BARMM, Director Alimzar P. Asum. Hi, Director. Okay. Here. I think you're on mute po.
Yes, is it my turn now?
Yes po.
Yes. My respect and courtesies and hello to all the participants of this activity. It's a gloomy morning here in Davao, but just the same. Good morning to everyone. Assalamualaikum. We are now going to conduct the this activity, which is coding. Now, knowing that coding to a non-tech savvy like we senior citizens, uh, it's some sort of a frightening what is this word word, but just the same, uh, we have to understand that no matter what, we have to adjust to the new technologies. I always emphasize in my talks that we are now living in two worlds. It is the uh, actual world and the internet world. Now, some of us uh, are master the things in living in the actual world. Uh, but right now in the internet world or the digital world, a lot of things we used to do in the actual world, we are now doing it in the internet or digital world, like shopping, selling, banking, and a lot of things. That's why the government is aiming to have a digital Philippines in the same way that there should be digital cities. And because we are talking about digital economy, digital governance, and a lot of things like the uh, the industry, IT industries, wherein giving us so much income, which even surpass the remittances or dollar earned by the overseas Filipino workers. Now, how to realize the digital Philippines? Of course, we need digital workers, and to have digital workers, we have to educate our people. We need digital education. And when we speak of digital education, this is very diverse. That includes what we are going to do this time because we understand that the Philippine IT and software development industry continue to grow, and there's a lot of opportunity, job opportunities uh, available, so that, as I mentioned, we need Filipino workforce. Now, in order to fill in the jobs available in the IT and software development industry, uh, we need coders. And then coding, it may be a frightening word for non techie, but this is just some sort of learning. When you learn to code, which is the language of the computer, in a, but then it is more popular that when you know how to code, you could be code. Then you know you could be a programmer, web designer, and a lot of that. So that for the tech savvy, uh, it could just be learning a new language. But for uh, us, for some of us, it would be as hard as learning a new foreign language. Like maybe Spanish is easier to learn, but Japanese and Chinese would be harder. So it depends on what computer language you are going to study. So in other words, um, all could be a coder, but depending on their background. So that I believe that those who are in attendance in this activity uh, have somehow learnings uh, on IT, so that I know it would be easier for you to traverse uh, this journey, albeit very short. But I understand that even for a short time, by really listening, concentrating, and give your effort and time to this 40 minutes coding workshop for non-coders will give you so much understanding about coding. And this is just the beginning. And after this, a lot of similar uh, training or workshops uh, could be conducted. And some of you might go to online learning because a lot of trainings, which is of course free, uh, is available online. So with that, my thanks of course uh, to the StackTrek uh, for collaborating with our department, and we would owe you so much for this because we understand that while the mandate to educate our citizens uh, when it comes to IT is the work of DICT, but then we could not do it alone. We need the academe, the private sectors like the StackTrek, Trek, and all uh, the other six sectors. We have to work together for our countrymen. So with that, uh, congratulations to everyone. The mere fact that you are one of the attendees or participant of these activities is a beginning to the fulfillment of your dreams. So I'd like to end my message by sharing to you what Henry Ford had said. Coming together is a beginning, staying together is a progress, and working together is a success. With that, maraming salamat po. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you so much, Director Asom, for that very warm message to our participants. And yes, totally agree to Director no na coding is really not an easy it's not an easy task, or it's not something easy, no, but uh you are here. That means you're interested and you are willing to learn. And siguro again, this is already your one step, no? It's already one step closer to your tech dream or in becoming a successful tech professional. So hopefully ito mga naka-comment dito, no, in the near future we would be able to meet each other, tapos pag nagkasalubong tayo, oh, you're already a tech professional, no? Galing-galing. All right, and I know you are all excited na. So, pupunta na tayo sa exciting part ng ating event this morning. And with that one, to conduct our Code Your Future 40 Minutes Coding Workshop, I would like to call in our very own product manager at StackTrek, Miss Ariesa Ko.
Hello, Sai. Good
Hi,
morning. Am
Ariesa.
I
Good
audible?
morning. Yes, we can hear
Dinig
you.
naman. Okay. Okay. So, hello everyone. So, a pleasant morning to all. So, I hope you guys are excited to, if it's your first time, to create your first program. If it's your second time, to continue learning. Okay? Life is an endless journey that we need to take. We learn every day. No? We try to get the skills get skill sets as much as possible so that we'll be able to shift careers, get more income, or let's just say you wanted to try the remote setup or work from home. Syempre, a lot of companies nowadays, especially nung nag-COVID, pretty much open their doors and eyes to work from home or the hybrid setup. All right. So without further ado, I'll be sharing my screen. Okay. Hmm. Ito. Window. Ay, hindi. Ah, sige. Sige. Ito. Right. Okay. Oh, wait lang. Try to switch first. Right. So here it is. So don't worry guys, no, disclaimer lang, if you felt a bit of the feeling of overwhelmed, my team will be able to help you. They are on standby and they will be able to address your questions and etc. Right? Oh, okay. Sorry. So before I proceed with the workshop proper, for us to be able to be on the same page. Okay. So if you didn't actually get the pre-session assignment, so what you'll do, you could access our website through edu.stacktrek.com. Then you go to Explore Workshops. Okay, once you're in Explore Workshops already, Code Your Future 40 Minutes Coding Workshop January 25, you click the course. Okay, you click Enroll. Okay, so once you're enrolled, you will be seeing this course. Okay, then upon seeing this course, you'll be able to see the coding playground. You just click it, right? So you will be redirected here, right? Okay, so once you're in the playground, kindly comment playground. So we'll do this bit by bit. We'll do this together. So don't worry. This will be a step-by-step process. Okay? Please comment playground or type in playground if we are on the same page. Okay? So while waiting for the others, okay, let me share to you some quick presentation about the workshop. Oh, sorry. All right. So code your future. So as what Isai said, no, code your future is pretty much a simple or pretty much a simple initiative from StackTrek and with DICT, with the help of DICT, to uplift the Philippines digitalization. Okay, a lot of foreign countries also or foreigners, okay, also hire Filipino developers because they know that Filipino developers are good. Okay, they're hardworking. Okay, so they're very competent. Okay, so with that, StackTrek and DICT wanted to train more Filipino developers, competent Filipino developers. Okay, so the mission is pretty simple and straightforward. So we have to produce more job-ready programmers. That's it. So if you're a career shifter or if you are in IT but wanted a refresher, okay, this one is for you. Or if you're in IT but work in a non-IT industry and you wanted to go back, okay, this is for you as well. So pretty much simple to produce more job-ready programmers, right? So in programming, we also have several languages. Okay, so what do you mean by languages? Okay, it's the same as what we have in the Philippines. Okay, if you go in the parts of Western Visayas, okay, you will be encountering um, Bisaya na language. If you go to Manila, most of the people there speak in Tagalog. Okay, so different languages as well as in programming. Okay, so but in programming, the difference is that if you know the context and if you know how to use a certain thing, okay, a certain let's say later on you'll be seeing if statements. Okay, in several programming languages, it will be different. Okay, it will have a different syntax, but the use of those statements will still be the same. Okay, so in this workshop, we'll be using Python. So Python is a very friendly programming language wherein a lot of newbies wanted to start in this one. Why? Because Python and English are pretty much similar. Okay, so parang nagsusulat ka lang ng essay. Okay, paragraph. Okay, so please note of your code's indentation. So what do you mean by that? So Python is very sensitive dun sa tabbing. Okay, sa tabbing. you need to focus on how I tab later on so that you'll be able to make it correctly. Okay, so no worries if you will encounter problems. Again, you can chat it in the chat box. Then my colleagues will be able to assist you in your problem. Okay, and if you feel a bit of overloaded, that's fine because this is your first time or this might be your second time. Okay, so that will be fine. Okay, it's a normal feeling. Okay, and if you encounter an error, that's very normal as well. Okay, a developer. Okay, I don't think there will be a developer na well, well, in their journey as developer na wala talagang error. You'll always encounter errors, and that's part of the cycle of software development. Okay, debugging will always be part of software development. Right? So let's try to dig a deeper on the fundamentals. Okay, so when we talk about fundamentals, it's all about building the ground. Okay, it's like a bridge. You make the base, then para tatayo siya. It's what we do in StackTrek as well. We help Filipinos build their fundamental. Then they will be able to uplift themselves moving forward. Kasi sa tech industry, hindi siya kasi parang if this is the um the widely used framework today will not be the same widely used framework the next couple of months, the next couple of years. Okay? So, being in tech is actually a continuous learning talaga. Okay? So, data types. So, as the name implies, types of data. Okay? So, ano yung mga uri ng data? Okay? So, integers per se. So, what are integers? Integers are numbers. Okay, numbers or whole numbers. Okay, so in contrast to integers, we also have floating point. So, floating point is a number as well, but with decimal places or decimal values. Okay, so an example of integers, 5, 6, 7, 8, 100, 2,000, 5,000, 1,000,000, so on and so forth. And if we talk about floating point, that will be 3.5, 5.5, 10.10, so on and so forth. Okay? So meaning, okay, later on, when we talk about or when we try to decide what data type to use, it will always boils down to what will be the usage of that data. Okay, like per se, when we use integer, we use that normally with age. Okay, we don't actually tell that, okay, I'm 5.34 years old. I'm 10.55 years old, right? So usually it's whole number. So that's pretty much one of the example. So if you use floating point, ginagamit siya usually in money. Okay, currencies, measurements. Okay, it may be kilograms, centimeters, temperatures. Okay, so it depends now on the usage. You will decide later on as a developer what data type to use depending on what will be the usage of that certain data. Right? So next. So strings. What are strings? So strings are series of characters wherein characters are alphabets. Okay? Characters are alphabets. So strings are series of characters. It will mean a word, a sentence, a phrase, a paragraph. Okay? So those are strings. So later on, you'll be seeing more of this one. Okay? So this is a string. This is how you print a string. Right? So, pretty much one of the simplest logic, okay, that a programmer or a developer would be encountering, okay, is the if-else statement. So, what is an if-else statement? Basically, an if-else statement is just a series of decisions that you are making. So, what do you mean by that? So, when we mean series of decisions, even when the moment we wake up, we decided we then decide what to do. Okay, so for example, the moment I wake up, I decided to check my phone if someone messaged me from work. Okay, when I wake up, I decided to um, go grab a cup of coffee. Okay, when I wake up, I decided to drink milk. So our life is just a series of decisions that we are making. Okay, um, you could say that what you decide right now, okay, in life will also reflect the future. Okay, your future. Okay, so if you decide right now to study well, then your future will be, now you will be one of the dean's lister, from the top rank um, student, so on and so forth. So it means that it will always be parang domino, yung decisions natin. So later on, you'll be able to see that as well. So in the screen that you are actually looking at is a snippet of a flowchart. So a flow chart, as what I've mentioned, your life is just a flow as well. Okay, from the moment you wake up, you decided what to do, you decided what to eat, you decided to do your tasks, then you decided to go somewhere else, then you decided to go back to sleep. Okay, those are series of conditions. So flow charts help us visualize what will be the next steps. Okay, so if this is true, then dito siya mag-execute. If false naman, ito siya. So what do you mean by that? Sorry. So, for example, an expression wherein if student grade is greater than or equal to 75, then ito yung mag-execute. He or she will be able to go to the next year level. Else, okay? Else naman, dito siya mag-execute. Okay? They need to retake the subject. Okay? So pretty much straightforward. You could you could actually um relate programming in your daily life na. Right? So, well, pretty much that's the introduction. Okay, so before we go to the coding proper, no, what I like as well in software development is we are trying to solve a world-class problems. Okay, we are trying to solve world-class problems that will actually aid the humankind. Okay, so we're actually creating the ease of use. So what do we mean by that? If you could recall during the pandemic where everyone was in shock, now what to do? Because all the transactions, face-to-face transactions are being hampered, sorry. So the people who helped us are actually using technology to connect with us. Okay, if you could recall Grab. Okay, so during those times, without Grab, we won't be able to get the food that we wanted because it's pretty much a hassle to go out, especially during those times that we need to secure that ID. Okay, so it depends on the city actually. So well, pretty much the tech industry helped us survive that kind of challenge. Okay, so pretty much what is software development. Um, our problem today that we will be solving is about, okay, since the restrictions are bit by bit, bit by bit being diminished. Okay, so in traveling, okay, a lot of people are fond of traveling. Okay, travel makes their soul alive, or travel is their great escape. So when they travel, when they go to new places, they will feel a bit of refreshed. Then when they go back, okay, they go back after traveling, they will be able to treasure a lot of memories. So there are tons of people who likes to travel. So in my picture here is a snippet of one of the Philippines attractions. Okay, so we have here, say this is Boracay, somewhere like that, and so on and so forth. Right, but in line with traveling, You cannot travel without these things. Without your air ticket, without your company. Okay, but well, I could always travel solo if you want. Okay, it's not also um an issue there. But well, it's fun as well to also create memories with your loved ones, your family, your friends. Okay, because those things you could not actually go back to those times already. Okay, those are captured moments, right? And as well as your luggage. Okay, you could not travel without these things. Okay, your air ticket, your luggage, and well, your companion. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is to create a program that would actually ask the user for the fare, the promo code. So usually, no, pre-pandemic and now as well, we have this um piso sale during 11223344 during those times. So we have piso sale in a lot of airlines. Okay, so a lot of people are actually trying to watch over that piso sale. So even I myself, no, before was with my friend doing refresh and refresh. Okay, until then I would be able to go into at the particular airline's website, right? So the number of adults, okay, you will be with, and the total luggage in kilograms. Okay, so the total luggage is pretty much very important because right now, if you have an excess luggage, you will be paying more. Okay, you'll be paying a lot, right? So the output of this program is the luggage status if it exceeds 20 kilogram, the discount from the promo code, okay, the VAT, okay, and the total. Okay, so the promo code is 15%. Okay, so basically that's pretty much 15% discount, right? So the output should be this one. 450, pay your discount, your luggage fee, your value added tax, and the total that you will be paying. So why is this important? Okay, this is important for you to be able to gauge or to budget how much you will be spending in your travel essentials, right? So pretty much, let's go into the coding proper, right? All right. So in your screen, okay, you choose here Python. Okay, you choose there Python. Okay, please choose there Python. Do not forget. Right, so let's start with our session. Okay, so first we need to add here tax rate. So tax rate is basically converted into decimal. Okay, so when we create our program, we actually think that our program should be readable by others, other developers. So usually when you create softwares, you collaborate with others. Okay, so with that, okay, tax rate, okay, is actually in uppercase. Why? Because all throughout the program, tax rate will be of a fixed rate. Okay, then we have here luggage fee. Luggage fee is equal to 400. So all throughout the program, your luggage fee is 400. So what are these things? These. Okay, these are called variables. So variables are pretty much a container, okay, or a box that you store things with. Okay, this one, variables are created for you to be able to store your data. Okay, if you could imagine a box, you store your books in the box. So box is a variable. Yeah, you used to store things inside the box, right? So okay, let's move forward. So fare is equal to float because fare is a price. Okay, so usually, marketing side as well, usually get to see prices which is 199.75 cents, 199.99, okay, pesos. Okay, it's part of marketing. But well, if you talk about money, you usually go to with decimals. Okay, input, open, close parenthesis. A promo code is equal to input, open, close parenthesis. Okay, then number of adults. Okay, guys, when we create variables, we don't use space. Okay, this is a big no-no. Okay, we use underscore instead. Okay, number of adults is equal to int because number of people is not of decimal places naman, no? We could not say, okay, there are 50.5 people in the room. Okay, you always say there are 50 people in the room, right? So luggage is equal to float kasi kilo siya. Okay, input, open, close. Okay, right. Right. So once we're done, okay, well, let's do this bit by bit. Okay, once we're done, guys, kindly check, no? Let's put here a print. Okay, let's try to print, let's say, fair. Okay, try lang natin, no? This works. Now, before you try, you need to put an input here. Okay, so ano yung input? So, fare, which is 1,000, let's say. Promo code is 15%. Then, number of adults is 2. Then, luggage is 15 kilos. Okay? So, once you're done, kindly execute the code. Okay? You should see 1,000. Okay? This is just a testing. Testing lang na we are on the same page. So, once you're done, kindly comment input. Okay, once you're done, again, kindly comment input. I'll be waiting for you guys so that we'll be able to move forward together. Okay? Antayin ko kayo so that we'll be able to move forward together. Okay? So, again, paalala lang, you need to put here the values. Okay? Then, once you put here the values, you could click here, execute code. Okay. All right. So far, so good. No worries, guys. Don't be shy. If you have questions or concerns, my team is there to assist you. Okay? Right, let's wait for the others. Ayun. Okay. So let's try to erase this one. Okay, the print statement. Okay, I just did that for testing. Okay. So, let's try to check if the luggage is more than 20 kilos. So, if luggage is greater than 20, okay, print, okay, luggage must not exceed 20 kilos. Okay, so let's try to put a checker, no? If your luggage is more than 20, okay, it will print luggage must not exceed 20 kilos. Okay, so you go out here, make sure that this is aligned. So else, we will try to calculate already the discount and etc. If you pass the first condition, which is checking of the luggage if it's more than 20 or less than 20. What do you mean by that? So by the rule of the airline per se, that the luggage should be not greater than 20. If your luggage is greater than 20, then you need to try to lessen the luggage. Okay, so they will not accept. So assume that the flight is full already. Right, so else, okay, let's try to create. So this is to determine the subtotal. Subtotal is equal to fare multiplied by the number of adults. A. Next, you need to calculate the discount, if they have the discount code or not. Right? So make sure that we are on the same page and these are aligned. Okay? So discount is equal to 0. Okay, let's initialize the discount. Then after that one, you need to check, okay, did the user have the promo code? If promo code is equal to 15%, okay, then you do something. Colon. Right? So, baka nagtataka kayo, why is this equal and why is this equal already? So, by mathematics and mathematics, equal means the same sila. Pero that's not the case in development. When we talk about equal, meaning we are assigning a value. But if we talk about double equal, meaning we are comparing things. Okay, if this one is equal to this one. But again, if we have only one equal, that means we are assigning a value. Right? So discount is equal to subtotal, okay, multiplied by 0.15. Okay? Since yung promo code niya is 15%. Okay? So, subtotal is equal to subtotal minus discount. Okay? Right? So, we go out of the statement. Okay, should be there. Right? Should be aligned with your if dito. Right? Paano naman yung luggage fee? Okay? So, yung luggage fee natin is luggage underscore fee is equal to 0. Okay? If luggage, okay, is greater than 7 kilos. Okay, di ba? If you could recall, when booking an airfare or your airline ticket, if your luggage exceeds 7 kilos, you need to pay an extra of 400 or 400 plus. It depends on the airline. So let's check. So if luggage is greater than 7, okay, sorry, need to put a colon here. My bad. So if luggage is greater than 7, then luggage fee, is equal to luggage fee or yung 400 natin. Right? Okay. Now, what you're going to do is to calculate the total cost. Total cost is equal to subtotal plus luggage fee. As you can see here, guys, now a lot of the things that you're seeing are just mathematical operations, no? So when creating a program, you will just deal with mathematical operators which are pretty much familiar to you guys, I know. So minus, divide, greater than, equal, yun. So tax, how to calculate tax is equal to total cost multiplied by the tax rate. Okay, so pretty much this is how you calculate things. Okay, so once you're done, kindly type in. Okay, so thank you, Alice. So sorry guys, now it should be promo code here. So promo code here. Okay, So once you're done, kindly type in conditionals. Okay, once you're done, kindly type in conditionals. Then we'll be going to the last part. Okay, I'll wait for you guys. So once you're done, kindly type in conditionals. Okay, once you're done, kindly type in conditionals. Okay, I'll wait for you guys. Make sure that the indentions are correct. Okay, pretty much Python is very strict with indention, so please try to check if you have the same alignment as of mine. Okay? Alright, I'll wait for you guys. So as you can see, doing a simple program will just mean you to analyze the requirements, then you bit by bit translate that requirement into a code. Okay? So that's what software development is. Okay? Need to understand the requirement. You need to formulate the logic. Okay? Then you bit by bit understand the how you will craft your code. Okay? So pretty much the last part will be just printing. So pretty much very simple. Okay? I'll wait for you guys. Okay? Another minute. Okay? Right. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's try to print. Okay? So when you print, make sure that this one, may dito siya. Okay? Then you go print. Okay? Open close parenthesis, then inside will be F. F print. Okay? Double quote. Discount. Oh, sorry. Discount. Okay? Curly brackets. Why? Because we will be printing your variables. Okay? When we print variables, we enclose that one in curly brackets. And PHP. Okay? We put the currency. Okay. Next. Print again. Okay? Yung luggage fee. Open close parenthesis, F, double quote. Okay? Luggage fee. Okay? Colon. Okay? Curly brackets. And luggage fee. Okay? Space. PHP. Okay, you need to put the currency. Next. Print. Open close parenthesis, F, double brackets, double quotes. Okay? VAT or the value added tax. Okay? Colon, space, curly brackets, then yung tax mo dito. And PHP. Okay, yung nasa curly brackets, ito yun siya, guys. Okay, yung variables natin. Okay, ito is just a plain text. Okay. Last but not the least, we print the total. So, print, open close parenthesis, F, okay, double quote, okay, total, colon, curly brackets, total underscore cost, okay, space, PHP. Okay, so I'll wait for you guys. So once you're done, let's try to run your program. So it's okay if you'll be having errors. So that's fine. That's part of the software development. Okay. So let's try 2,000 again. Then, ano pa ba? Promo code is 15%. Then, ano pa to? Number of adults, 3. Then, yung luggage ko will be 15 kilos. Right. Let's try to execute. So, disclaimer as well. So, if you encounter a error, okay, so let's just try to fix it together. Okay, so mine, okay, the discount is 900 pesos. Yung luggage fee ko is 400. Kasi yung input ko is 15 kilos siya. So, it's more than 700. which is, sorry, it's more than 7 kilos, which will charge me with additional 400 pesos. Okay? So yung VAT natin is 412.5 pesos, but the total bill for the tickets ng tatlong tao is 5,500 pesos. Okay? So once you're done, kindly comment in I am ready to travel. Okay? Once you're done, kindly comment I am ready to travel. Okay? So it's okay, guys. We'll wait for you. If you're done, kindly comment I am ready to travel. Okay? So once you're done, kindly comment I am ready to travel. Okay, custom input po. Ito po. Okay, so actually po yung custom input naman po, kayo naman po yung magde-decide. Because this should be a user input siya. Okay, so depende po sa airfare ninyo. So you can change this one. The inputs. Okay, like for example, yung custom input mo is 1,000 yung ticket mo. Tapos wala kang promo code. Okay, or ibang promo code yung nasa'yo. Or let's say, dalawa yung kasama mo, so on and so forth. For the error, guys, kindly comment what your error is. Then my team will be able to assist you. Right? Okay, so far so good. Okay, so I think that will be all, guys. See you again in the next series of the DICT StackTrek Code Your Future. Di po ako makatype. Lagay nyo lang po ito. Pag di po kayo makatype, you try to check po if ito po yung talagang tinype nyo. Yung input function talaga po. So, yung input function po, may open, close parenthesis. Name, promo code is not defined. So, you need to put it here po. Yung promo code po, baka di nyo po na declare po. Okay? You need to put it here po. Baka nakaligtaan nyo lang po. You try to check. Sige. I guess that will be all on my end. My team will continue to assist you moving forward. Then, see you all in the next episode or the series of Code Your Future, StackTrek DICT partnership. Sai, I'll give the floor back to you.
Thank you so much, Ariesa. Thank you so much for conducting once again our coding workshop in partnership with the ICT. Thank you. Ayun. So, I can see there are already participants no na who successfully run their code. I am ready to travel. Ayun. So, for those guys, again, I'd like to reiterate, for those na nag-error, kindly type in yung error ninyo para ma-assist kayo ng product team namin. So, they are still on standby naman. So, yun, you can still finish it. And also, we will be sharing the full code. So, yung mga hindi nakahabol, we'll be sharing the full code to you. We will be putting the link here. Ayun. So, ito yung full code. You can see. So, hindi nyo siya makakopy. Kayo talaga ang dapat mag-code para makapag-practice kayo. Ayun. So, while waiting, no, we are not yet done. So, you already took the first step in becoming a tech professional, no? So, ano lang to, parang beginning. This is just the beginning, no? And we have something that might help you continue your tech professional dream. So, we will be having our full stack bootcamp info session. I would like to call in our very own head of growth at StackTrek, Miss Haifa Karina Baluyos.
If today you are very interested to pursue a career as a coder in the IT industry, but isn't confident with your skills or with having zero or minimal experience, then this opportunity is for you. In the next few minutes, you'll learn about the StackTrek Full Stack Bootcamp that trains you to become a job-ready programmer in just 4 months. So as you can see here, you have two options. The first one is the co-living bootcamp. This is the first of its kind here in the Philippines as it combines both learning and lifestyle into one exciting and rewarding experience. It means you will be living in one building with other boot campers, and you will be able to leverage all of the amenities and the social experience of learning with other boot campers. And then the other option is digital. It is virtual. That means you can take this boot camp anywhere. By anywhere, it means if you are in the province, then you can take this boot camp at the comforts of your home. Or if you enjoy traveling, then you can also take the boot camp while you are traveling. Now, for you to be able to understand and get a picture of what exactly are we going to do when we enter the boot camp. So let's assume that you already applied and earned a slot in the boot camp. Here in the next few minutes, you can also imagine and also experience virtually what it is like, what you will be doing, and what will be the experience like learning with StackTrek. So the first thing that you do in your day is have the daily discussions with your trainers and peers. So since you will be building real world applications, always remember that in this boot camp, we focus on your practical skills, the skills that you can really use and immediately practice. And in your daily discussions with your trainer, you will be covering various topics. And the topics that you will be covering will depend based on what module you are in during that day or during that week. So remember, you are building real world applications, and the benefit here for you, especially if you have zero experience yet, is that at the end of the boot camp, you will already have a bunch of projects that can showcase your skills based on the real world applications that you already built. So the next thing that you do after your daily discussions with your trainers and peers is that you now go on and do and complete your hands-on coding modules. It also covers advanced curriculum. We want to focus on the topics and the skills that is relevant today, not relevant 5 years ago, but relevant today and in the future as well. So after you go through the module, do the exercises, learn the things that you need to learn, once you hit a bump or you're having a difficulty, the platform or the bootcamp has a one-on-one live trainers capability. And what exactly is this? So in just one click, when you are having a problem with the exercises that you're doing or the project that you are doing, in just one click, you get connected to the next available trainer, and then you will be able to chat with that trainer immediately. So you can share your screen with the trainer, you can code together with your trainer, and you can discuss with the trainer with the challenges that you are having. As you can see, it's quite different because as you code together with your trainer, it feels like it's very interactive and it's very personal because the trainer is focused on you as you try to learn that specific skill or try to resolve that specific challenge. So here we would like to show you what it is like. So here we have an example of a trainer named John, and John is talking with his trainer and trying to consult the problem that he is having. So on the right side, there is that chat, and then at the middle is you can see the code that they are working or coding together. And this is an example of one of the projects from one of our boot campers. So they are building real world applications so that at the end of the boot camp, again, you will have a portfolio ready that showcases your acquired skills. But one of the important things that we also would like to highlight is that in this boot camp, it's not just about the technologies that you learn. At the start of the boot camp, you are going to focus on the module that builds you your core foundation. And having a strong coding foundation allows you to learn different technologies faster. The Full Stack Bootcamp has demo days. So we have demo days each month, and what I will show you is one of the websites built by one of the programmers, and that he was able to build this website in just 1 month in the bootcamp. So as you can see, even if you have zero background, the bootcamp is beginner friendly enough for you to understand and be able to build websites even if you have zero background. In the StackTrek bootcamp, the platform that you will be using is the most advanced training technology here in the Philippines. And the big difference here, we are more focused and having you do more coding hours. If you do more hands-on, you are able to apply immediately the skills that you just learned. The more you apply the skills, the more you realize the things that you need to improve on. And as you learn and apply these skills, you get better and better at it. There you have two options, the co-living and the digital. Digital is virtual, so you can take this one anywhere. And co-living is that you will be living with other boot campers and learning at the same time. Now, we would like to add more details on what the co-living is like. So the co-living bootcamp, you don't have to worry about anything else but to learn and experience life. You don't have to worry about spending for food anymore. It is already covered. Also, the accommodation is also included. The good thing about it is that beyond just learning, of course, we need to live our lives. There is a rooftop wherein if you need a breather, you can just be there, get some air. There are lounges that you can chill around. So in the co-living bootcamp, it's really different than just a typical bootcamp. You learn because that's the main thing that you want to do in the bootcamp. But also there are in-person sessions wherein you get inspired from people from the industry. In the co-living bootcamp, there are barbecue nights, movie nights, and weekend parties that you can be part of and socialize. You can also leverage on the amenities and gym program. This is what it looks like to be part of the co-living bootcamp. It's very different. You learn, but at the same time, you have fun. So the co-living bootcamp is situated mainly around BGC and Makati. So you can imagine that if you want to also go out, it's BGC is just 5 minutes walking distance. And the benefits of being part of the bootcamp is that we have job partners wherein we negotiated with them that if you are a graduate of the bootcamp, you will have at least 25 to 30K starting salary. And this is quite high considering that you have zero experience and you are still starting out. So one of the key benefits here at StackTrek Full Stack Bootcamp is that more than just a learning, we help you accelerate your career. So don't worry about having zero experience. Don't worry about being a non-coder and you want to enter the industry. Because if you finish and be a graduate of the bootcamp, you already have guaranteed job interviews. And if you graduate at the top 30, then you have guaranteed job offers already. There's no stopping you in getting the IT industry. As long as you are with the StackTrek Full Stack Bootcamp, then the opportunities for you is beyond just learning. It goes over to you landing your first job and landing a highly paying job as well. So here, why IT? These are just the published rates of IT today. If you have 1 to 4 years, you will be earning on average 45K monthly. If with 5 years, you will be earning around 80K. As you level up, let's say to senior manager, you can even go to 172,000 for your monthly salary. Once you are able to enter the IT industry, the first step is the hardest, but once you are already in, over opportunities are left and right. So you really have high earning potential once you are able to enter the IT industry. And with that one, if you are interested, you can apply now. The link is here below. It's bit.ly/StackTrek Bootcamp application. And if you have questions, then feel free to find us on Facebook. You can message us there. And we hope that the StackTrek Full Stack Bootcamp is one of the opportunities that you will leverage on as you enter the IT industry and land your first tech job. And with that one, thank you so much, everyone, and have a good day.
So there, yun. So there you have it, our StackTrek Full Stack Bootcamp. Be a job-ready programmer in 4 months. We will also be having our info session this coming February 7 at 11 a.m. So if you want to know more about our StackTrek Full Stack Bootcamp, you may join us on February 7. You may reserve your slot at bit.ly/StackTrek Bootcamp Feb 7. Also, we would like to remind you guys that to be able to claim your certificate of participation, make sure to submit your information via the link, ayun, via the link that you see on the screen. And we've also put it down in the comment section. So make sure to comply with all the necessary information to be able to get your certificate of participation. There. So if you got any more questions about the bootcamp, you may message us at our official Facebook page. That's fb.com/StackTrek. We also have one upcoming event. It's Stack League in partnership with Google Developers Group Cagayan de Oro. The impact of typography in user experience happening on January 31 at 6 p.m. Reserve your slot at bit.ly/stackleague-jan31. Stack League's official launch is finally happening on February 10 at 6 p.m. This is an on-site event at 11th floor East Tower 1 Ayala Avenue, corner EDSA, Barangay San Lorenzo, Manila. And for those who won't be able to make it in our on-site event, we will be broadcasting the official launch live via our Stack League YouTube channel. Reserve your slot at bit.ly/StackLeague Season 3. So by the way, guys, Stack League is a year-round programming competition. So if you are very interested to learn programming, Stack League might be something for you to help you improve your programming skills. Again, if you have any inquiries related to the bootcamp, workshop, or Stack League, you may email us at info@stacktrek.com. This is not the only event that we will be having. Get the latest updates on our upcoming events. Visit us at fb.com/stacktrek/events. For those who haven't joined yet, we invite you to join our Code Your Future FB community and get a chance to connect with fellow Filipinos learning how to code, connect with career shifters, and get the latest news on upcoming workshops and career sessions. Ayun. So once again, we would like to remind you to do not forget to submit your information to claim your certificate of participation. And that's it. Before we end, I would like to congratulate each and every one of you who successfully completed your first program. You were able to code your first program in 40 minutes. And I hope you will join us in our upcoming workshop. And of course, thank you so much to DICT Region 12 and Mainland BARMM, and of course, Director Asum for the support in this workshop. So before that, I would like to ask you guys, kumusta naman? Kanina, sabi nung may mga nagsabi ata kanina na parang they're excited. No, kumusta naman ngayon? Ano ba yung feeling that you were able to code your first program? Sige nga. Masaya ba? Nerve-wracking? Or sad ba kayo? Ayun. So, put it in the comment section as to how you are feeling right now after completing your first program. Tingnan nga natin. Or baka ano pa? Busy pa? Baka nagko-code ulit? Ayun. Kumusta naman guys after completing your first program? How was it? Kumusta yung experience? For first timers, would you want to do it again for a second time around? And so once again, congratulations to each and every one of you. And thank you so much for joining our coding workshop for non-coders in partnership with DICT Region 12 and Mainland BARMM. Once again, thank you so much and congratulations. This has been Isai, your host. Have a good day, everyone.